Alright everybody, how are we all today? Welcome back to another video. In this video today, I'll be showing you guys a full preview, full review of the new 1.14 Buzzy Bees update for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. This is what you play on Windows 10, this is what you play on your phone, this is what you play on Xbox, your Switch, and brand newly, you can now play this version now on your PlayStation 4. So welcome all you PS4 players to Bedrock Edition. May legacy console living on its legacy, I don't know. But yeah, with that, why don't we just jump right into it. Alright, so I'm just gonna do some basic overview. Game updated 1.14.0. It adds bees and bee related items such as honey blocks and bee nests. And yeah, again, Bedrock Edition is now on PlayStation 4. So now PlayStation 4 edition is no longer a thing. Also, as you guys can see in my hotbar, we have plenty of these new items. I'm going to list them all out. Now we have the Honeycomb Block, have the Honey Block, Beehives, Bee Nests, Honeycomb, and Honey Bottles, and as well in Creative Mode, you have to spawn a bee, villager spawn egg, a normal spawn egg. But yeah, basically the beehives, you can craft these with 6 planks and 3 honeycombs, whatever. It functions the same as bee nests, but you don't need a silk touch enchantment tool to be dropped. What's kind of saves with the bee nest, if you want to receive the bee nest in game, let's go to game mode S. If you want to get it, you need to use silk touch or else it won't work. So if I do that, it doesn't work, and he'll also get mad, which is, not the best. So what you want to do is you want to have silk touch and then get it, and then you can now, collect it. But okay, I'm just gonna but with the beehive, it works the same as before, but instead you don't need, any pickaxe to pick it up. If you break it, let me show you. If you break it, boom, you receive it. It doesn't matter if it's silk touch or not. But basically, it would do the same thing as bee nests. I will show you guys how to craft it right here. You just need some planks, and then you need some honeycombs. So 6 planks on the top and bottom, and then honeycombs all the way through. Boom, kazam, beehive. Very cool. All right, now let's get to the bee nests, guys. Let's get to the bee nests. They basically spawn naturally in flower forest, plains, and sunflower plains biomes. They can house up to 3 bees. It fills up with honey, and it has a max honey level of 5. Which I'll try to explain later on. And again, it can be obtained by using a silk touch enchanted tool. A little thing you guys may not know is that you saw there when I removed it without a pickaxe, or with a pickaxe, without a pickaxe, sorry, the bee started to attack me. What you could do here, if you put a campfire, you can, just calm it down, and it won't try to fight you about it. And yeah, nothing will happen. You'll be fine. And if you had that, or if you want to collect honey, it works as well. All right, now if we go on over to the honeycomb blocks, they're purely decorative. And how you craft it is if you get 4 honeycombs, just put it like this, boom, honeycomb block. They're purely decorative. They don't do anything other than look like this. Which, it kind of looks kind of fiery, kind of red to an extent. So maybe people could, use in little, like, really bright or like, evilish designs. Who knows? It's just something to experiment with. All right, now let's talk about the honey blocks. You guys probably running, maybe for honey blocks you just go like this and you get your honey blocks. Well, that's absolutely not how you do it. Basically, what you gotta do is you need to actually get 4 honey bottles. And how you do that is if you don't want the bees to attack you, what you can do is get a campfire. Especially if it has campfire, you put it underneath the beehive you want to take it from, and you just right click. 1, 2, 3. Oh, but it's not full. But a normal beehive that's full and it's been loaded up and has been, generating honey, it would, you get honey bottles from it. You gotta use, to get honey bottles, you gotta obtain it by using a full bottle on full beehives / nests, which clearly it is not full just yet, since there's not that many bees in there. Oh, well, it looks like there was, and they don't really like that. Yeah, the bees are passive unless you provoke them. So watch out. But yeah, that's kind of a bad explanation, but basically if you find a full beehive or bee nest, you see how those bees are just in there. Over time they're going to start, No, yeah, it just went in again. They're gonna start generating honey, and once it's full, you can then right click with, you know, a normal bottle, and you collect honey bottles, and just like so, boom, 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 you will get honey blocks. Pretty cool. But yeah, honey bottles, you can actually drink it, and you can restore 6 hunger points, which is the 3 of the meat things. So if I'm here, hunger, 10 seconds, 255. As you can see right here, if I eat this, you see it goes to 3, but then quickly falls back down because of my effect. But it reaches 3. So yeah, it does 3 bars, 6 total hunger points. Drinking one also removes the poison effect. It can be used to craft sugar and honey blocks. So yeah, if you want to craft sugar of this, you just, you know, boom, sugar. Easier to sugar. No, you don't need sugarcane anymore. You can just be a bee man, a beekeeper. Alright, you guys probably wondering, how do we get these honeycomb, you know, items and stuff? Basically, you obtain them by using shears. You know, using shears on full beehives, or sorry, bee nests or beehives. Yeah. So yeah, once one of these are full, which it isn't just yet, it takes time, you know, for the bees cycle through for it to generate the honey. It just takes time, but you would use it, you know, right click on here or here, you know, either one you have, and you would then get some honeycombs. Yeah, and again, we have the new cool spawn bee, you know, spawn egg. Just want to cover up everything. And yeah, basically bees, each have 10 health, which is 5 like health points, or 5 hearts. They live in groups near hives and nests. Hives and nests. If a bee doesn't have a home nest, it will wander around until it finds one. So basically, you know, doesn't have a home, so just fly around and look for one until it seems like, oh, look, like right here, beehives. They should slowly start going to here. Just give it a little bit of time. Or not. Oh, they're pollinating flowers, I think. That's pretty cool. Oh, look, we have a full beehive now. If we use shears on it, we would get some honeycombs. I already had some on me, but whatever. You saw right there, it does become full. When it comes full, you'll see, you know, little oranges spot out on the dots there. But yeah, beehives are basically just artificial bee nests to an extent that you can use and farm and get all this stuff from. Bees can actually be bred using flowers. So if I got a flower here, so you just go right click on that guy and right click here, you can make baby bees. Or is there just, yeah, baby bees. Oh, that's so cute. So you can make babies, you can breed them. They'll be all cool. Adult and baby bees will pollinate flowers and go back to nests and hives to make honey. So wherever you have one of these guys, you know, the beehives, bee nests, you definitely want to have plenty of flowers, because if not, the nests won't be, you know, refilling. The nests and stuff need flowers from to go to and from to keep on refilling it and, you know, gathering it. They will attack in a swarm if provoked, as you guys have seen before. Or if honey is taken from nests / hives without using a campfire. So basically, if you don't want to get attacked, just put a campfire underneath a beehive or bee nest and let the smoke calm down the bees, and then you can safely gather it as much as you want. When they attack, they get poisoned to target and dies 50 to 60 seconds after attacking. So yeah, you know how in real life if a bee stings you, it loses its sting or it could die. That's basically what happens here. After a bee stings you, or you know, you get attacked by a bee, it'll take 50 to 60 seconds for it to die. The bee itself, not you, the bee. They also get affected by the beta arthropods. So it's not only due to spiders and endermites and silverfish and all that, which is, I guess, pretty neat. Alright, now I want to talk about a little bit more about these honey blocks, because as you may know, that's kind of the big hype, the big buzz, if you may say. So yeah, again, they're crafted to 4 honey bottles, which, you know, if you have a full beehive or bee nest, again, you just right click on the bottle and you can get some. They drastically reduce movement speed and jump height. So if I'm here standing on one of these, you can clearly see I can barely jump, I can barely move. It's very sticky, very strong. You can climb down them, and will drag anything on them and move by piston. So basically, they work just like slime blocks with, you know, redstone wise, except they don't actually get pushed. So you see here, I'm sliding down instead of, you know, just falling to my death. You can't climb up them, but you know, it makes it a little bit stickier and smoother to go down them if I was actually against the block. There we go. So yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty nice. It does not stick to slime blocks, and it reduces your fall damage by 80%. So usually, you know, if I go maybe this high, maybe this high, you know, I'd probably die. Well, I don't think I'd die this time around. If I do, it'll be really bad, but let's see if we die. We died, but you know, we were at half health already, so that was, you know, kind of a flop. But trust me, trust me, aside from that, yeah, they reduce fall damage by 80%. All right, guys, I also want to show you right here, one of our beehives, or yeah, beehives are full. You can see, because you know it's orange on the outsides instead of, you know, have it being empty. So again, you will get, you know, glass bottle, right click right there, and boom, you get one honey bottle. Again, the bees will attack you if you're in survival mode and there's not a campfire underneath it, you know, calming them down. So you definitely want to have like a long row of these guys, just campfires. Let me take one out. So you just want a whole row of campfires, maybe a whole, yeah, just a whole nice little row with beehives, just like so. And then you might want some flowers around. Yeah, that could be nice and pretty. And then you might want to, you know, enclose it with something. So once they, you know, they can pollinate, they can get the stuff, they can go right back into there and you can get honey. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this update, or at least for the bee aspect part of it. There's tons of little bugs, fixes, and little changes with, you know, general gameplay. One major one I think that might break a lot of like water tunnels is that you can't swim anymore in one shallow water puddles. So if you go right here, before you were able to, you know, start, you know, swimming, and now you can't. Now you have to be in too deep water to start, you know, getting the swim effect. But as long as you're on the one shallow, you cannot start it. Like right here, I should be sprinting or swimming, but nope, it's until I get completely underneath the water. Again, that doesn't mean you can't swim into one of these, into one wide block. You could still swim into it, but you just can't start out, you know, with the swimming animation. So it will make, you know, maybe if you have some, like, you know, little water tunnels, a little bit tougher to use. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please make sure to like and subscribe as always. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.